What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change your DSG fluid on your Mark 7. We picked up this Pentosin kit off of Amazon. I believe it's about $115. And then you're also going to need this funnel right here, which is pretty cool because it comes with this little nozzle that'll extend down. We're using the top fill method instead of the bottom. It's going to be a bit slower since the fluid is thick, but it's a lot easier and we lose less fluid. In addition to that, you're also going to need one of these guys if you don't already have it. Oh, where did I leave it? Oh, right here, a little thick boy. This is going to be your 14mm hex and also an 8mm hex. But what I've done right now is removed off the intake and taken off the battery. Then you're going to remove this tray in order to access the filter housing, which is below this. So you're going to remove 4 10mm, one right here, one right here, one right here, and then I'm working on this guy over here. Now that we've removed the battery tray, you can access the DSG filter housing right here. This is a 24mm, and we're just going to twist this off. So this is the old filter, and now we're going to replace this O-ring along the filter housing. Cool. So I have the new ring right here. You're just going to lube it up with a little bit of this oil, I guess, and then slip it around the housing just like your oil filter change. And there you go. Folks, we are now under the car and we're going to start draining the fluid. This is a 14mm hex, so I'm going to use a breaker bar to remove this thing. Let's see if it'll go. Here we are. That was easy. All right. Woo! Cool, so that 14mm is off, and this is just the overflow plug, I believe. So we'll just let this drain a little bit. There's another 8mm inside of there that we still need to remove in order to get all of the fluid off. Yep, so there you go. And this fluid isn't as dark as I thought it would be. Usually, when I took a look at a lot of videos on YouTube, people said that this fluid is pitch black when it comes out. We want to make sure that the DSG is always up to date and nothing breaks with it. I'm going to go grab that 8mm really quick, and then we'll remove the inner bolt. Okay, so now that this is basically stopped draining, you're going to take your 8mm hex. I'm going to fit inside here, feel around. Yep, there it is. Oh, what the heck? This thing feels really loose for some reason, but you can tell that the fluid is draining out a lot more. I don't know why it was that loose. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but fluid is draining out a lot more by each turn. This is kind of grody. Oh. Alrighty, as you can tell, I have removed the snorkel and it is draining out. It is looking a little bit darker now, but oh, she pissing all right. Yeah, that was a lot less fluid than I was thinking. We're just gonna let this sit and drain and then close it back up. I'm gonna double check the torque spec on this because I felt like that was really loose when I was getting it out, but you know, maybe it's just like that from manufacturer spec, so it's always good just to double check, right? So now that this is finished draining, we're gonna go ahead and put the snorkel back in. I did verify and check the snorkel is only supposed to be finger tight at 2.25 foot-pounds, so we'll just make sure that she's snug in there. So we've got the snorkel on the 8mm, and then this is...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Bit weak. God damn! Don't try to do this with one hand, kids. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna screw this in a little bit. Alright, let's try this again. See if this will screw in. Cool, now it's holding. Oh, I gotta dig around in here. Oh, rip tool. Sorry tool. So we're gonna tighten this so it's finger tight, like I said. Man, that's dirty. I'm gonna get a better angle on this really quick from the bottom. Oh god, can you hear that oil? Almost dropped it again. Okay, there we go. That's essentially finger tight. We have the plug right here. Don't forget to put the new crush washer on there. This is gonna be torqued down to 33 foot-pounds, I believe. Okay, and that's snug in there. And then grab your torque wrench and torque that down to 33 foot-pounds. I've taken the measuring funnel thing, and I've plugged it into the hole at the bottom. And then now we're just gonna fill it up. I believe the DSG takes about 4.7 liters. And by using the top fill method, you don't need to overflow into 5 liters and then drain a little bit. With this, you can just drop in whatever drained out, which is gonna be about 4.6, 4.7 liters. So we're currently filling it up right now. Since the DSG fluid is pretty thick, it is gonna take a little bit to go in. But just take your time and make sure that you fill it the correct amount and she'll be good to go. So we're gonna put in the filter first, and it's gonna be nub side down. So this side down first. There we go, seats in just like that. All right, and then once you fill her back up and you put the housing back on, this just torques down to 15 foot-pounds, so very little force. Awesome, now that everything is installed, we went ahead and started the car. You only really have to do this step if you're doing the bottom fill method. As for the top method, you don't really have to do it, but I'm just gonna do it since it's my first time doing the DSG change, and I just want to be sure just in case. So make sure that the gearbox temp is at 95 degrees Fahrenheit and above, and you're just gonna run through the gears. So from park, you're gonna put it into reverse. I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit, put it into neutral, into drive, and just to be sure, I'm just gonna slowly go through the gears again. But yeah, that is essentially it for the DSG change. It seems pretty complicated, or it seems pretty complicated to me at first, but honestly, it's not that complicated at all. It just takes a bit of time. Other from that, you should be set to go, and the car will drive smooth. But thanks again for watching, guys. As always, if you liked the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you aren't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. But peace out, and I'll catch you guys next time.